Right, so on this episode, I'd like to discuss a question that someone put to me the other day about one of their friends didn't know what kind of career path that they wanted to take. All they knew was that they didn't want to work directly with the public. So that got me thinking at the time, so how do you help somebody who doesn't know what they want to do? So now I know this isn't related directly to business or leadership of extreme, wealthy billionaires or anything, but I thought it was a very interesting topic. And I'd like to give you my views on it. So, if you are one of these people or you know one of these people, the first question I'd ask is probably what you don't want to do. Because if you know what you don't want to do, then that will definitely limit what you can potentially do. So let's just say that. So let's just say that you don't want to work with the general public. That means you're not really going to work in a shop. You're not really going to work in a restaurant, hotel, or anything like that. Anything that's directly involved with the general public. No butlins, no holiday parks, nothing like that. So once you've figured out what you don't want to do, then it's time to start thinking about what would you do for free. So what would you actually do that you like for free? Whether it's a service, whether it's making something, whether it's helping people, you need to figure out what you would like to do for free. And it will definitely give you a direction. So let's say you like playing video games. Okay. So you don't want to work with people and you want to work in the video game industry. There you go. You've narrowed it down. So now you've got an industry. So the video game industry. So now I don't know a lot about the video game industry. I'm not going to talk here and tell you that I do. But, okay then, so now we can start. We live in a world where you have this amazing search engine called Google. You can find jobs within the gaming industry. But now you can get really more specific. So, do you want to be a game developer? Do you want to write storylines for games? Do you want to write music for games? Do you want to be an artist and help with the visual effects on games? Do you want to help with the logistics and the production of that video game? Would you like to help market and promote that video game? So now you're starting to get into things. Or would you like to be someone who just literally reviews games? Because we live in a world now with YouTube, just like what you're listening to now. It's a way of getting your thoughts and your opinions across your own way and unfiltered. So now being a YouTuber is a viable business option. You can choose YouTuber as an option for a business. There are business plans out there for it. There are YouTubers out there making millions doing it. So okay then. So let's say you don't want to actually work in the industry, you just want to play games and review them. Okay. So then let's set up. These are all hypothetical, by the way, and you need to adapt this kind of thinking into what it is that you want to do. Not just go out there and be a video game YouTuber. Then when you've decided that, you need to decide, okay, then let's have a look at the competition. Just like any businessman would, or anybody looking to employ someone. You're going to be within a pool of candidates. Actually, yeah, let's look at it like that. So let's say you start a YouTube channel and you look at your competition. You need to see what makes them them. You don't want to copy too much from them at the same time, because yours needs to be something different. But at the same time, they've also done a lot of work to get to where they are. So some of the tips and tricks that they do will be able to be crossed over to what you want to do. So then once you've identified yourself as this different kind of entity, and then this is the bit where people just stop. The hard work. It just takes... I haven't come across a business, an industry, a business leader, a manager, or anybody who has not worked hard to get to where they are. It may appear that they've worked very little and now have a lot. But I assure you it's not the case. It's late nights, it's long hours, it's learning new techniques, it's trying something, having it fail, and then starting again. You can see this all over for photography. Currently my wife is interested in starting a photography business herself. Probably not right now, but moving forward. And she's looking into how photographers do it the style that she likes. So then she can hone and craft her style to what she wants to do. But you look at all these photographers and they've got all these nice sets of clothes for babies and nice scenes and sets and a nice place where they can do all the photography. The lighting's all on cue. But it didn't start like that. It's either going to take time or money. If you have the money to invest in that, you will progress quicker. If you don't have the money, it's just time. You just need to keep going at it, building it up one thing at a time, starting off low, just like what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. I'm starting off small, giving my time up for free, and it will pay off. At some point, it will all pay off. And it's just about consistency. So we got a little sidetrack there, but anyway. So when you're looking for your career, or what you want to do, or at least what you want to try, you need to figure that out and you need to be honest with yourself. There is an industry out there for something that you love to do. Whether it pays well, whether it is a growth industry or not, I can't tell you that for sure. No one knows that until you're actually into it. But wouldn't you rather be happy doing what you're doing and maybe have a slightly smaller house? Or would you rather be absolutely miserable and have a larger house? Even that is a choice of yourself. So I hope this has been a little bit of an insight for you. Hopefully it's given you some tips and tricks on how to maybe approach that question or the situation. And I'll catch you in the next episode. So if you do find this useful, please like and subscribe. And like I said, I'll catch you later.